performance from our guys. We were ready. We had a great week of practice. This has always been a difficult place to come and play. And the crowd does an amazing job here. They really do. It's a great environment. And, you know, our guys were locked in and just really ready to play. And our execution was tremendous in that first half. We really played about as clean as you can play. We didn't make many mistakes. We dropped a touchdown pass, probably dropped 2 touchdown passes in that first half. Then we lined up off sides, 3rd and 3 one time. Had a penalty on punt return. But other than that, we really played a very, very clean game. Made a lot of plays. Trevor was, man, he was just tremendous. He set a Clemson record. It's 5 games in a row. He's had 3 touchdown passes or more, and never been done. Travis Etienne, I think that's his 5th in a row, 100 yards or more. I think that ties the record. And just a lot of things. Our defense to hold them. That's 10 in a row, less than 300. Super proud of that. And then the 4 turnovers were huge, especially the 2 early. It gave us 2 short fields, and we were able to capitalize and really kind of put the game away with those 2 short fields. So those 2, just unfortunate mistakes on their part, and we were able to capitalize and kind of, like I said, the game kind of got away early. But again, just really proud of our guys. So many good things in the game. That was good to see. And second half, we got a little sloppy. Had a couple offsides, and we subbed a lot of guys. Got most everybody in there. They did make a few plays on us, but just really proud of these guys. That's it's hard to make history. It's hard to do things that had never been done, especially with some of these teams that we've had over the last few years. But this team just continues to separate itself and kind of live its own legacy, if you will. And, obviously, this is our 5th division in a row, and I think 8 out of 11 years. So to have the opportunity to go back to Charlotte and represent the Atlantic, that's obviously one of our goals every year. And we got a chance to, if we can win that game, that'll be 5 championship games in a row, and that's never been done. And so this team's got a lot of great opportunity in front of them. 10-0, it's the 5th time in school history, and so just a lot of good things that this team has been able to accomplish. I'm really proud of these seniors. We've got an unbelievable group. We have great chemistry, tremendous leadership, and so tonight was a reflection of all that stuff. We had a great week of practice, like I said. And it worked out, obviously, with Wake losing. We had the opportunity to clinch it tonight, and so it's good to see us be able to do that. And now we got senior week coming up. It's going to be a big week for us. Another tough match with Wake Forest, but I'm excited for our seniors. This is always a special time, man. We take a lot of pride playing at home, and these guys will do everything they can to have another great week of preparation. But I think health-wise, we came through it really good. And just, again, a tremendous win and something we can continue to build on. Any questions?
Dabo, the thought process on the one hand and trying to punch that last touchdown in when you essentially, after the muff punt, could have taken a knee and run the clock.
Well, I mean, we're just trying to let them play. We certainly could have, and they could have stopped us too, but they didn't. So we were just trying to hand the ball off and run a couple plays, let Chase play, let all those guys play. We got a whole, we subbed everybody. There's nobody else to put in there, and so just letting those guys play ball, and that's really it.
And what happened with the PA?
Skowski missed it, so we've been working that. We had him going in last week. He was due up to kick the last extra point, but we didn't score, so we didn't get another opportunity. So he's actually a good kicker. So everybody thinks it's easier than it looks, but he don't miss them in practice. But all of a sudden he got a little stage fright out there tonight. But yeah, it's been something. He's kind of been our emergency guy for a while. We just haven't really had the opportunity to throw him out there. We didn't want to put Aiden in there because we're trying to save. I think he's got 2 games left, and we're trying to save his 2 games. But and again, they've been begging for Skowski for a while, and so it's first time. We were going to put him in last week, but the first time we got a chance to throw him out there. And, unfortunately, he missed it.
Coach, you tried to get Mitch Hyatt, offensive lineman, a touchdown last year against Louisville. Wasn't able to get in. How much fun to be able to get that for John Simpson?
Yeah, it was awesome, and that really kind of came about because Xavier got hurt, Xavier Thomas, because Xavier's been our heavy package guy, and with him being out those 3 weeks, we've been working John a little bit, and so it worked out. It's the right situation where you got the ball in about the 1 or 1.5 there, and we'll probably run it much further than that, but it was awesome. He's been playing football a long time. His entire life, he's never scored a touchdown. He's always been the big guy, always played the line, always too heavy to run the ball or whatever. So that was a pretty cool moment, and again, something we've had in for, I guess, the last 3 or 4 weeks. Just hadn't had the right situation.
How did orange pants come about?
How did it come about?
I think you said you guys weren't going to bring them. You didn't think this.
Well, I didn't say. I said we weren't going to wear them. I don't think I said we weren't going to bring them. We just packed a separate case, and I just told Abe. I said, hey, who knows what's going to happen in that game? We're obviously going to be in our whites, but if it works out and if they get beat, do we have enough time to change pants? And he thought we did. So we found out that Wake had gotten beat before we went out for pregame. So we went out for pregame. They just put them in everybody's locker. The guys were fired up. It was just they love those orange pants. So it was pretty cool that it worked out that way. Just the way it was.
After Tuesday's rankings, do you feel like you fired up the old Roy bus again?
Oh man, yeah, we're gassed up. We're ready to go. We just hopefully we can keep it on, and we're just trying to take care of our business 1 week at a time.
Trevor ran the ball a lot early and finished with a career high. Was that by design or just things he was seeing?
Just the way it worked out. One of them was he was throwing a screen out there, but it was a lock call, and there was no screen, so he made something out of nothing, and he just forgot that we were supposed to hand it off. So he just used his back and got some positive yards, and then some of them were called plays, and then he had a couple scrambles. But he's run well all year. I mean, he's been tremendous. And then the touchdown run was a called run. It's a zone read, basically. It just matter what they give you the keep or the pull, and they gave us a pull read. He did a good job of getting it in the end zone.
Coach, you talk all the time about consistency and longevity. What does it mean to this program win a 10th game for a 9th straight season?
Yeah, I think that's the 3rd longest streak in football history. It ties the 3rd longest streak in football history. And I think 14, Florida State's the longest. And the Alabama's next. So it's hard to do. I mean, why there ain't many teams that have done that. And that's what we really care about more than anything is consistency. Hey, we're going to win it. Hopefully we can. That's why winning the national championship is not a goal for us. It's a byproduct. It can happen, but sometimes there's things you don't control with that, or maybe you have some key guys hurt or whatever. That doesn't mean that your guys aren't as committed and doing everything that they're supposed to do. Sometimes you're just not good enough to win a national championship. That doesn't mean that you had a bad year or whatever. Only one team's going to do that. I really want to measure our team on our consistency, year in and year out, and our commitment in the off season, the chemistry, the leadership, graduation, and that's what we've done. 8 out of 10 years we've been top 10 academically. We've had 9, 10+ win seasons, and 8 out of the last 9 years we've been top 10 academically too. Us, Duke, and Northwestern. So that's the type of consistency that we want to have, where we have a commitment to excellence in all areas, and it shows up. And so I'm just super proud of this team, but all those teams before that have given us the opportunity to continue that. And so it's something that everybody that wears that Paul takes pride.